got a white piece of construction paper here, and all I'm going to do is I am going to draw out a ghost. So let's draw out the shape of a ghost. And then for his tail, or the rest of his body, I am going to make a spiral. Let's draw a spiral. I'm going to cut out my ghost. I can always adjust as I'm cutting to make the ghost smaller or bigger based on how big you want your ghost. You want to also cut out the eyes and the mouth of the ghost. If you don't have pointed scissors, you can kind of just fold right at the mouth, snip a small spot, and then cut that out. You can cut a little beyond your pencil lines. That way you don't get the pencil lines in your final project. I want to do the same with the eyes. Cut a little slit. And then just cut around. I have a few pencil lines left over here. You can always erase them, or you can trim them off with your scissors. I have a piece of black construction paper here. I am going to fold it in half horizontally, long ways. And then I'm going to cut it right down that line. Then take one sheet, fold that in half, fold it in half again, fold it in half again, and then fold it one more time. Now open the sheet back up and start from one side, fold down, flip it over, fold down at the crease you made, flip over, fold down on the crease you made, and continue doing that all the way down. You just keep flipping and folding down. That way we can get an accordion fold on this piece of paper. I have my accordion folded piece of paper, and what I will do is put that together and I will fold it in half this way. And at this point you have a few options here. If you have a stapler, you can staple just along that line there. If you don't have a stapler, you can just get some thread and tie right in the center where you folded the paper. You can wrap it around a couple times and tie a knot to make sure it doesn't come out. And then you want to put a little glue. I'm going to use hot glue, but you can use regular school glue as well on one side of that paper. And close that up. And then open that up and put more glue on this side. And then put those two, close those sides up together to form a circle. Careful not to burn yourself if you're using hot glue. Set this aside for now and get your other piece of black paper. Fold your paper in half. And draw a wing, a bat wing, using your pencil. Cut out your bat wing. And trim the end so they become two pieces. Take your construction paper, the rest of the black piece that you have, and cut an oval out of the rest of the paper. Now take your bat wings, place them out, and glue them to one side of the bat body. Flip it around and then glue your black oval to the center of the bat body. Now you can glue some googly eyes to your bat, or if you don't want to buy them, you can make your own using construction paper. Just by getting a piece of white paper, fold it in half, cut a circle out, and then get another piece of the rest of your black paper, fold that in half, and cut circles that are a bit smaller, a little bit smaller than the white ones that you made. Then glue the black pupils to the white circles. And then glue your eyes down to the body of the bat. Finally, what you can do too is take some of that white paper you have left and cut out a couple triangles and then glue those down as fangs. I have an egg carton here and I'm going to cut the top off. And also this flap, so I'm left with the inside that holds the eggs. Then I want to include 2 rows, the top one and this next one, and I want to cut just along this line here. Take some of your green paint, it can be acrylic or tempera paint, and paint the inside of your carton. Next, use some yarn. If you don't have yarn, you can also just cut strips of construction paper. Cut your yarn out about the length of your egg carton, maybe a little bit longer. I will use the first piece that I cut out to measure the rest of my pieces, and I will cut out 8 pieces altogether. If you have thin yarn, you might need to cut out more pieces. I have 4 pieces of yarn for each side, and I'm just going to glue them down to the top side of my egg carton. Careful not to burn yourself. Don't press with your finger. You can press down with a pencil or something else so you don't burn your finger. Next, take a piece of black construction paper. Make sure it's a little bit longer than your egg carton. You can cut out a square first, then you can fold that square and draw the side of the hat, or you can just cut it out by taking the fold. Make sure your fold is at the bottom here. Cut diagonally and then cut towards the very end. Unfold your paper and then glue this down as your witch hat. Finally, you can buy some googly eyes from the craft store and glue them down, or you can make your own.